spawn in the war of the worms at the fall of the vertebrate government. Oh yeah. Well, there were men burning holes in the earth and they woke up the god in the sediment. Hey, 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 I fade away. That's when the king comes off the ground and when the earth begins to shake.
Hello, I'm Henry. I'm here with Seth, Duke, Teo, Gabe, and Andre, and we are HMLTD. We are here at Gimbap Records in Seoul. Pago 있습니다.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Call us what we are, toxic from the start.
I mean, I've been a fan of Blackpink for quite a while now. So when I heard she was going solo, I was quite excited to see what she was going to do. And I obviously heard that massive hit Apathy with Bruno Mars. You know, and I was on YouTube Reels and I saw this video of like a little baby who was like singing Apathy, and I'm like, if any artist can make a baby sing, you know, it's like a little 4-year-old singing to his mother like Apathy, 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 Apathy. So it's like, I'm like, damn, you know, I wish my music would do that. And you know, and she's got like some cool little bops as well, like Game Boy, I quite like it. You know, makes you want to shake your hips a little bit. And obviously, you know, it has Toxic Till the End, that's a really good one as well. Yeah, I really like this record. You know, I actually think Apathy is not the best one at all. I think the best one are like the deep cuts, you know, where she's a bit more emotional. You know, Call It In The End. Vampire Holly, underrated one, you know, that little guitar thing, just her voice, that's really nice. And you know, like, I mean, to be honest, just, yeah, she looks good, she sings great, the songs are not bad, you know, good one. 감사합니다.
An amazing album, Miles Davis, On The Corner. I've got a very fond memory of listening to this for the first time with my friend Morgan Simpson when we were on the way to pick up a Wurlitzer. He took me in his car and played me this. He played me the extended version of it actually, I think it was like 4 discs. And yeah, it's brilliant, really cool production, crazy sounds. That maybe sound more normal now, but I think we're probably crazy at the time. And very good album. Great guitar playing from John McLaughlin, cool percussion playing. Check it out.
Country Life by Roxy Music. It features what I think is probably one of the coolest album covers of all time. It was censored in the US. It's a very sexy album, as the cover suggests. It was made after Brian Eno left the band, which I think makes it a lot better. And yeah, I think Brian Ferry's an amazingly underrated lyricist. He has an amazing ability to combine self-deprecation with extreme vanity. And there's an amazing song in here called Bittersweet, which I think showcases what's really great about Roxy Music, which is that they're not afraid to do something extremely pretentious. So it starts off as a kind of rock song, but it descends into a kind of cabaret pas stomp that sounds like a Bertolt Brecht and Weil collaboration from Weimar, Germany. So it's an amazing record. I thoroughly recommend it, and a great piece of art as well.
Hello, my name is Teo. I chose Solid State Survivor by YMO. I'm a massive fan of YMO and all their solo things, especially Yukihiro Takahashi. But I think this album was my introduction to YMO. It's got an appalling cover of Day Tripper by the Beatles, which I always skip, but every other song by them is great. And I love the album cover. It's been a massive influence on my previous work. and future work I think too. 10 out of 10. Can I get it now?
Father, Son, the Holy Ghost by Girls. Took me a while to find something and then picked this out, and as captured I was very happy. I suppose I've gone for this because I was fairly resistant to indie music for a long time. I was very into heavy metal and shredding, and my brother got me really into this album, and so whenever I listen to this I think of him, and I love listening to that for that reason. It's also ended up being very, very influential production-wise for choices I've made on certain sessions over the past few months and others. I think it sounds amazing, and I think it's a really inspiring, emotionally quite touching album, and so I would recommend this 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Oh ho ho! Yes! This is Keyboard Fantasies by Beverly Glenn Copeland. So good, so good. The first tune I ever knew, it's like 10 minutes long. It's like very synthy from the 70s. About 10 minutes. Really gears you up to just start crying by the end of it. It's really, really amazing. One of the most emotional kind of pieces of electronic music I think I've ever found. So recommend this to absolutely everyone. Yeah, all the tracks are just super, super emotive, and his voice just really, I don't know, captures something like nothing else that I've really found. So yeah, probably Evan You will probably be in like my top 5 tracks of all time. So really, really happy I found this. I've never seen this anywhere else. And on cassette, because my car takes cassettes, so I'll be listening to that with some special people very soon. 10 out of 10.
감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.
감사합니다.